In this video, we are going to look into the new feature that was released in the premium add-ons for Elementor called the Premium Global Badge. This is a very cool feature because it enables you to add these cool badges on Elementor sections, widgets, or even columns. Such cool badges just like these. Using icons, you can use blobs. You can even create custom parts to use on your badges. So let's jump into the video and see how we can take advantage of this new feature. Back inside our WordPress website, make sure that you have the premium add-ons for Elementor, the Pro version, because this feature comes in the Pro version of the premium add-ons for Elementor, and make sure that you have the version 7.0 and above, because this is when this feature was added to the premium add-ons. Alright, once that is done, come over here to the premium add-ons menu option, go straight to the widgets and add-ons, come over here to the section of the global features, and make sure that you have the global badge enabled. By enable, it should be in green. Now let's get started. I already have a page over here opened up in my Elementor website. So I'll start by adding a premium badge over here on our section. So I'll select the section. Now when you look down below here, we have a new feature called the premium badge. Now we can enable a premium badge on this section. Awesome. There it goes. I'm going to change the title over here to remote slider. I'll change the style from stripe to a flag. I'll change the horizontal position to left. There we go. You can adjust the offset. You can choose to use an icon and even add floating effects. Let's add an icon. Enable the icon option. And under the icon type, we can choose an icon, images, or a Lottie. Let me choose a Lottie. I'll add a Lottie URL over here. I'll go to the Lottie files website. I'll look up for a Lottie of my choice. I'll copy the Lottie URL. Come back to the editor. I'll paste my Lottie URL over here. Now you see that we have the Lottie animation show up over there. Under the style and layout, for the layout option, you can decide to have it as a block or as an inline style. For the horizontal position, we already positioned this to the left hand side, so we'll leave it at that. And for the offset position, we already set that as well. Now let's go to the style. Color for the text, we'll change this to a color of your choice. And for the background, I'll select the background of my choice as well. For the icon, we can change the icon size by increasing or decreasing the size of the icon. Border radius as well. But how about if you want to apply a gradient background to this badge? I found a little trick to do that. So we had already selected that we want to use the flag style. But since inside the flag style, for the option in the background color, we cannot set a gradient, what we do is go over here and select the custom layout. We have the option to use a background type, which is a gradient. So once you select the gradient option, now you have two colors to apply to the gradient. And what I'm going to do over here, first of all, is to change this to a 90 degrees. And I'm going to change my first color to a color of my choice. And there I go. So now I have a gradient background for my badge. So over here, you can as well play with the border radius. You can as well play with the padding. Right to be 15, bottom 10, and left to be 15. To remove this extra space over here between the section and the flag itself, we are going to come over here to the horizontal offset and we are going to slide this to 0. Now we don't have that extra space anymore. Beautiful. Now simply update and then we can have a preview. Cool. There is our premium badge showing up, having our Lottie animation or the icon and the background gradient. Beautiful. Now off to the next section where we want to add our badge. We're going to add this badge to this text over here. I'll select a text widget. But remember, the first badge we added was to the main section. In this case, we are adding it to a widget in Elementor. So with the heading widget selected, we have now another option called the premium badge. Open it up, enable the global badge, and in this case, we are going to add a circle. So our style is a circle and we don't want to use any text in this circle. So I'll delete the text. We'll enable to use an icon, but in this case, we're going to use an image instead. I'll select my image, insert the image, and there it shows up. Under the style option, I'm going to change the background color So under the icon option, we can choose to increase the size of the icon itself. Once you set the icon size of your choice, we can as well add some floating effects on our icon. So I'll enable that. And we are going to enable some translate effects. So I have enabled and set up my translate floating effect. And there goes our badge. I'll update. I'll preview. Alright, this looks great. On to the next one. We'll add a badge to this image widget over here. So back into our editor, select our image widget, come to the premium global badge, enable it. The style is going to actually be a bookmark, like this over here. And we're going to change the text to say in stock. Now under the style and layout, I'll change the offset to like a 61. And under style, I'll change the text color to white and the background color to a color of my choice. You can choose to use the trick we used earlier before in case you want to apply a gradient background on this badge. We'll change the typography to a font face of our choice and the size. We'll add some padding to the top and bottom. A 40 looks great. And you can even add a drop shadow to your bookmark. So now we have applied a pretty decent badge on our image widget. Now let's go and add a premium badge on a column using the premium add-ons for Elementor. Inside our dashboard, I'll select this column. I'll select the premium badge or open it up. Enable the badge on the column. Now we're going to change the text to fade in. I'll change the style from the stripe to a flag. So I've removed all the extra padding on the column on the right hand side. So we have our badge looking just nice and neat over here to see that it's actually wrapping around the column. We can change the vertical offset of the badge. And under style option, we can make some adjustment to the padding of the top and the bottom. So for example, here we can make the top padding to be maybe a 10 and bottom a 10. And on the right to be like a 15 and on the left to be a 15. Something like that. We can change the typography, make some changes to the font color and the background color of the badge. Great. So we can as well add some box shadow, but just very minimal. Alright, all looks good for now. Let me update. Looking into the preview, there we have our badge. And everything still works nice and neat, just as it should. Great. Anyway, before I close up this video, on the 25th of March, this Friday, I'll be live streaming on the channel, whereby I'll walk you through the setup process and getting started using the cloud website product from Elementor. Make sure you don't miss this out because I'll also be giving out 5 Elementor cloud licenses to random viewers on the stream. So make sure you check out the link in the description of this video to set a reminder so that on Friday you can be among the viewers and possible winners of the cloud website license. So in case you have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comment box of this video. Have a good time and goodbye.